What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga Chapter 15. This will go up on Friday, and I'll just get this out of the way now. This looks to be a little bit of a shorter chapter. I'll give you guys the challenge to do it. If this video can get 150 likes by Saturday at midnight, so you've got about 36 hours or so, I'll put another chapter up on Sunday and then still go along with our regularly scheduled Monday upload. So between the span of Friday and Monday, we get 3 chapters. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. If it doesn't happen, don't worry about it. You'll get chapter 16 on Monday and then our regular, second upload on Friday. But I'll do this upload and then an upload for Sunday, Monday, and Friday. So I'll leave it up to you guys. 150 likes by Saturday at midnight. If it happens, it happens. Don't sweat it. And we'll go from there. Jumping off of this, Guts has fully embraced following Griffith, belonging to Griffith. We still haven't really seen what that means to Griffith, and I'm curious, his whole, wanting to own you, I want to see what is the biggest question of the story right now is him and Guts pretty much going completely opposite directions. Like, completely. It's not like, oh, Griffith chooses a different life. Griffith chooses to be a complete different being. And I'm curious what the driving factor is. Is it losing people? Does he lose Corcus and Casca and it makes him want to go that route? Or is he on like an Orochimaru vibe where he wants to obtain everything that he wants and he feels like he can't do it in the limited time as a human? I have no idea. And then he's got to come across the Vihela in general anyway, I think, that whole process. Regardless, though, we'll see. Let's go ahead and get on it. We left off when they had just backlined that army camp, and now it's Guts' responsibility to hold them off and then lead them back through, right? Pretty sure. So, let's see what we got here. This is them. Oh, is this Guts getting chased by them? Oh my god, it is. I think this is... Hold on, you guys can't see my cursor. Let me click. There we go. So this is Guts here. Yeah, because all their horses... Well, not all of them, but they're armored out. He's getting chased by... Damn. Cavalry's coming in deep. I mean, what the hell is he supposed to do? If they just fired at his ass... If they took out his horse alone with arrows, he'd be screwed. Gets that dude clean under the throat, too. How long can... Are they going full... I mean, I guess so. They probably don't slow down. Guts can't slow down. To do all this while going full speed, which I guess is what the kind of the wisping animation is showing here. I mean, you have to behead and just keep it moving. Oh my god, and he cuts down the horse at the same time as crossbows are being fired at his ass. Where is he at? I can't even tell what's... Oh, this is the guy that he just sliced up. Okay, I thought he got another one. Trying to keep my eyes on... Oh, we added another, soundtrack or two. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted if you guys hear it. I mean, is anybody going to help? I know that, they said the job was damn near suicide for what he has to do, but good god. I feel like if they just unloaded multiple crossbows at him, what could he actually do? It looks like a kid's face under here, huh? Damn, he's just taking them out one by one. This looks like a very young face in this shot right here. And he's dropping bodies, doing what he can. Oh, Casca shows up. I was about to say, what the hell? Get out of here. That's it. Come and get me. What's the plan here, buddy? You plucked off a couple, but you can't... Not Guts it. This not Kid's gut, no. Did they circle all the way back around already? Success. Well done, Griffith. They did it. They really did it. Made it all the way back through. Damn, that works. Well done, Griffith. Griffith? Correct. What the hell? With this until reinforcements arrive in a month, huh? Hmm. Who's saying Griffith question mark? Is Casca thinking that? And I can already see it. I think one of you mentioned it. We already see the jealous love triangle that is. The thing is, I don't know what Guts actually feels toward Griffith. Does he feel like indebted to him, like, oh, I lost, so whatever he says goes? Or does Guts feel love for Griffith in a way that, like, he's my friend type thing? Because I think Casca is in love with Griffith and hates that Guts is getting this treatment, but loves here, but Guts doesn't feel. I don't know. It's a confusing mess. What of our losses? Doesn't look too bad. That new guy's doing better than I thought. That rear guard holding out so well. The enemy doesn't seem to have much of a chance to snap at our behind. Oh wow, we already know who we're talking about here. On a straight forth past so many opponents at once. Now that's ballsy. Where is he? Don't know, I lost sight of him. The battle line got too stretched out. Wait, is that who this was? Was that not Casca that ran to him to tell him to get out of here? No, I think it's... Actually, I don't know. It's hard to tell the difference between, like, who's with who. I don't think that was Casca. No, because that's not Casca's helmet. This doesn't look like what this dude was wearing either. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully he didn't buy it, though. Is he still out here just... Oh, he told him to get it. He's still getting chased. They had a clear path to get made up, but what the hell is Guts doing out here, though? Is anybody going to offer this man support, or what? He's still getting chased down by entire cavalry. I thought we all galloped back into the palace and were just hanging out, you know, loving the spoils of victory and shit. No one's going to go offer this man assistance? Is he still out here slanging? I think he is. I mean, good for you to keep it going, but it's getting dicey out there, it seems. Real dicey. He's getting stabbed up. I mean, he clearly gets stabbed here, no? I mean, good God. I mean, there's a whole cavalry running after one kid on a horse. What's the play here? He's all about to fall off his horse and shit, has to push his hand on a tree to stay up. Now we're hurt. Now's my chance. Chance to do what? What do you actually... What's the play here, buddy? Is this his buddies that he's looking at up here in front, and this is the group that's behind him? I think. Oh wow, they did line up the crossbows to shoot his ass. Like, literally, just aim at the horse. That's all you gotta do. Oh shit, the horse did go down. Now he's on foot. Somebody? Anybody? You know it's gonna be even more just like build up the reputation of the mystic that is Griffith. If Griffith shows up here as his like knight in shining armor and takes all these dudes out, because it looks like Guts is almost kind of accepting that, like, shit, they got me. Hopefully the group got out, I did my job. Because even though he didn't fail his mission was for the group to get in and get out. That succeeded. He can still die in fulfilling that mission. And I think right here, unless somebody comes and swoops in, which they should because we know Guts doesn't die here, he got his life saved. Well, let's see. Just line up, because these crossbows that shot him, this isn't the same line. This crossbow line shot his horses out. This is a completely new crossbow line here. Yep, Griffith came riding in with Casca and whoever big old Duncan looking 2.0 is over here, Donovan. Yeah, they came in and saved him. Let me skip through this. His knight in shining armor. Grab hold. Casca is gonna hate this shit so much. She really is. Holy shit, is that a kid, by the way? Like, he was not that big. Like, he's bigger here, but good god. Looks like an ogre riding on a horse. I like how he's got the sword handle for, like, the back end of, like, the mace on there. Just straight caving in people's chest pieces and shit. Good god. And they're out. And they are out. Alright, that works. Look at this dude's head. Eyeballs popping and stuff. He really loves that eyeball stuff, huh? Don't let them flee. Is this... Who's saying don't let them flee? It's so hard to tell who's with who here. Because a lot of the Hawk group doesn't wear, like, the face pieces fully. So I think this is the cavalry. The one that's been chasing us that's saying don't let them flee. Then you also have our guys that are in some of the helmet pieces as well. I'm thinking that's the people that are chasing them saying don't let them flee. Yeah, they've got a full cavalry chasing their ass. Why'd you come back? Don't speak, you'll bite your tongue. What, is he saying that from like a figure of speech because he's riding a horse and could bite his tongue, or what? I mean, he did come back. This is the first, like... nonchalantless we've seen Griffith. He's always just like sitting there, like melodramatic look on his eyes, hair's just flowing in the wind. I want you, I lead this group. But now seeing like expression of him like running in there, grabbing Guts, telling him not to talk. I mean, he cares somewhat. Still don't know how he became a demon, got him, but we'll see. I mean, this is eventually, they're going to run right into the camp. I feel like this cavalry, yes, you have the numbers now, but... they're going to run into the opposing forces in a minute if they keep chasing, no? This is Hopeless riding double. They're catching up just a little more, a little further, and the forest ends. It's kind of building up here. It's going to happen at the end of that forest if they make it. Jesus, this is probably the best shot of the whole thing right here, minus the eyeball shot. Griffith, I mean, he's trying, he's really like... I mean, yes, he's riding for his life too, but, I mean, he's got Guts' life in his hands right here, like, actually trying. We're out, scatter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, they're gonna walk right up on here, like, I understand the cavalry says, you know, run, you know, get out, but like, you're running into a dead end. Not just like, oh man, we're at a dead end, you know, we gotta turn around, they're stuck, there's nowhere to run. Like, you're running into enemy lines. What did you think? You got all these fucking, I forget what they're called, all set up in trenches and shit, and look, they've got cannons ready to, I mean, I get it. You're on a chase, you were pursuing. I don't think they even know where the enemy line is, but you gotta figure if you saw them come from that way, it's gotta be there. I don't know, I feel like you just should have cut your losses at some point. What does capturing them do, you know? They did screw you guys up, but I feel like at some point you gotta back off, because now they're scattering and you're gonna eat cannonballs to the face. So that's fun. Fire, yeah, you already knew how this was gonna go. Okay, that might have been the best shot here. You guys can't see the double page spread, but I mean, yeah, just slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. Dead. They're all dead. Just ate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus, I'm sure arrows are being shot as well. It's just done. Yep, and now they're retreating. Back into the woods they go. Cheering. We did it. High fives. Butt taps. I'm sure Casca's gonna love to see this. Those two on horseback together. And I'm curious if it does end up turning into... romantic. Like a mutually romantic thing between the two of them. I don't know. Yeah, every time they show Guts being praised in a good light by anybody, or Griffith talking about Guts, or Griffith and Guts together, the very next like shot or panel is like straight to Casca. And like, she wants that. She hates it. She wants that. Corcus, I don't know how much longer he's gonna live, honestly. They all look jealous about the whole thing. This is his fault, by the way. If he's not happy with this, all this is his fault. You wanted to go run up on his ass. If you just let him go, or don't even address him, this would have never happened. Now we're all celebrating. It's actually a great way. At least they're behind castle walls celebrating and not out camped somewhere. Good grief, one successful sneak attack and they celebrate. Oh, is this the people that they're working for? It cannot be helped. Okay, here we go. This is where like I get lost up trying to read. This one panel, do we go to the fresh one? And then down? Oh, the most dreadful man he is. Okay, I think I'm gonna go down. That looks like it flows that I'm supposed to go from this one here, here, and then back across. Surely this was a major gain. Yes, yes, we cannot be hard on them, but still, a most dreadful man he is. He managed this entire operation personally. He is young and lacks backing, but his men are extremely devoted to him, and his tactics are brilliant, truly dreadful. They're making it seem like they're scared of Griffith, like they want him for these gains, and they're just gonna like try to slice his throat in the middle of the night. Tell you what, I didn't know what to think when Griffith took off. If something had happened. You lame brain? Like anything would ever happen to Griffith, right? When you were the most scared one out there? Oh really? But hey, Guts is pretty good. Oh, here we go. You mean kind? Yeah, kind of a mean dude though. I thought he'd just run off. Some things only Griffith can see. Well, guess we can say he's one of the Hawks now. Where is he anyway? As he says that, Griffith is looking for him. I mean, the group seems to be, I mean, what choice do they have? They really seem to be loyal to Griffith. If he says, you know, he's a part of the group and he's down, like, what are they to say? There he is, just pandering out there in the night sky by himself and shit. The whole group's down here celebrating, eating, drinking, being merry, all that shit, and he's just out here looking about life. What's he so sad about? We've never really seen him interact with anybody group-wise. When he was like really little, in that like that 6 to 9, 9 to 11 range, we would see him kind of, he would spar with Gambino, and the other men would seem to look after him, but we never really saw like what does he enjoy? I mean, maybe he's just an introvert and he just enjoys sitting up here, you know, I'll get my food when I get my food, I'll get my drink, but he's not about like the giggles and the joke, which is fine. We've never seen him like interact with people his age or like smile when he wasn't trying to impress Gambino, you know? We don't really know what his personality is when he's not about just killing. They come and look for him. Is Griffith a part of this group? No, I don't think so. What you up to? It's nice and cool up here. So this is the double blade user, right? Come to, and this is old Ox King ass over here. That was bigger than his horse. Come down, let's drink. You've got to have fun when you can find it. I'm fine. That's what I was saying. Like you do so much killing in war, it's almost like when you get a chance to strip that back. But I mean, people are built different. Maybe that's how he winds down, or he can't. His mental can't stay about war if he celebrates. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get to that or not. Guts, sir? Who's this little pip? Looking like Casca's younger brother and shit. Jesus. Referring to me as sir. Thank you for earlier. You helped me scrape through. My name is Rickert. I really respect you. I've never seen anyone but Griffith fight that amazingly. Is he the one that ran over there telling him to get out? I don't know who that was, actually. I thought it was the dude right here. Who knows? All I did was my job. No reason to thank me. Same goes for you guys, right? Well, what? We can leave it at that, I guess. Huh? Judo. Yeah, this is the one that was sharpening the knives. What is he saying? Like, you guys did your job well. Why are we... What? Why is that so, like... Why is there a mystery behind that? We can leave it at that, I guess. Are they saying because their job wasn't anything compared to Guts? Or, like... What's not being said here? I don't know. I don't know. More importantly, come on. Things can't get going without the star. Say what? Tonight's party is also to welcome you to the group. You about to turn down our goodwill? We really just want an excuse to go wild. Y'all are kids, relax. Well, I guess the definition of kids back then is different. Nobody asked you to do that. Pippin? Oh, hell. Pippin's big ogre green mile ass just picked him up and hopped him on the shoulder. We've actually never seen him... I mean, we've seen Guts get manhandled and the shit beat out of him, even as an adult, but, like, he's literally being picked up like a kid right now. He doesn't like to be touched, by the way. What the hell? Let me go. Don't you touch me. Oh, shit. Doesn't like to be touched. That is very, though, this is very, like, triggering PTSD right here. Like, I forget the guy's name. It's Donovan, Duncan, who the hell knows? It starts with a D. You guys tell me every time. I'm sure people are going to mention it now. But I don't know if they're purposely kind of giving... He looks a little bit like him, so I don't know if that's purposely that way to make this a little more triggering. But he's, like, bigger, being manhandled. He physically can't, you know... Yeah, and he actually elbows that man in the chin. He's bleeding. I'd love for him to just, like, put him in a sleeper hold and carry his ass down there. Hopefully he didn't just knock this dude out. Oh, wow. He ate that elbow to the chin, wiped it off, and kept moving. Don't be shy. Hey, here he comes. He's a massive, by the way. Do you think... I think we only have a couple... But yeah, we got like a couple pages left. Do we think we see Guts crack a smile by the end of this chapter? Like you know, he's sitting there like, don't touch me. It's triggering for him. It really is. But do you think that like he ends up softening and just embraces it this moment, or no? Enough already. Put me down, you fat-headed bastard. I'm Pippin. Alright, and he puts him down right there for the whole group. I don't know what Sonuva is. Is that like code word for beer or something? Drink? Drink. Alright, let's toast to the rookie with the bad attitude. I'm kind of down with Pippin though. Like, if you want to throw, we could throw hands. You gonna take this drink or not? I'm so glad that he didn't elbow him in the face and like Pippin like fell over or some shit, because you know Guts came with like the full RKO power with that elbow. He didn't like he wasn't like swinging his arms and accidentally caught him in the chin. Like, he cracked that thing back. Oh, he actually does. All right. He took the drink. I've changed my mind, rookie. You're one hell of a guy, taking on that many men by yourself. You're awesome. Well, a little impulsive maybe. There's some stuff only Griffith can see. I thought he was about to put you under when you slugged him, though. Well, anyhow, you're trustworthy. Here's to the future rookie. I mean, he took the drink, like, he thought about it, you know. Got the drink, took it, drank it, thought about it. His face seems to be softening here. The eyes are widening. Does he embrace this woman? I don't know. Kinda. These guys hate him, though, by the way. Corcus, this is your fault again. So it looks like there's still this group. I think that's this Corcus group is the group that like rode out to try to kill him. And so I mean, there's always cliques within bigger groups. I'm sure this like Corcus' squad that kind of he can boss them around for some reason. I don't know why they even listen. But, you know, they're still salty about their friends getting killed and him dotting them up. And do you think they literally were round up at his tent a couple nights ago trying to assassinate his ass? He's clearly not happy about it. Do you think they go for it again at some point? Like they try to sabotage him on the battlefield or some shit? Maybe Griffith had to make an example. There's Griffith. Alright, he's putting down the drinks. We're literally running out of pages, though. Ah, look who's sitting up there by herself. And, no one's checking for her or anything like that. And that's the end? Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Alright, wasn't bad. We're starting to see, like I said, I think the biggest takeaway was these two. Griffith showing not just like the nonchalant, like, okay, you're gonna join us, I own you. He was like concerned for Guts' well-being out there when he ran out there on horseback to get him. And then seeing, because Guts has never got to be a kid because he's never been around kids his age. Like, he's still a teenager here. When he was picked up, I mean, he was just in an army camp with grown men. There was no playing. I mean, I'm sure the grown men played their games to keep themselves entertained, but there was no interact. He just had to grow up because he had no other choice. Like, he was around the men there, and then the men betrayed him, so then he becomes hateful and spiteful towards everything. He hasn't been around. Like, he didn't grow up with this, you know? So of course all these kids are going to be close and everything because they've probably been along each other. Well, second of all, how do we even get a kid mercenary group? Where are all your parents? I know it's a different time period and people like fight for their army, like their nations and stuff, and it wasn't anything new for kids to be like, I guess you consider them kids or preteens or anything, to be sent out to war, but like it's different to be like sent out for war fighting for your kingdom or your country, but this is like a group of kids. Where are their parents? How come they're not fighting for a specific kingdom or country? They're just like, someone just put this together. I don't know, that's a different discussion, but he didn't get this. So seeing him, is this the first drink he's ever had, by the way? I don't know. We never really saw like him doing that with Gambino, like drinking, like, oh, come have a drink, kid. You know, he's just always kind of been off by himself. Huh. We'll see. We'll kind of leave it at that. Solid chapter. Again, we've got some serious love triangle brewing right here with these three. She's in love with him, and so that makes her spiteful and jealous of him. He is his property. He's just gonna do as he says. He seems to be in love with him. I don't know what he feels towards Casca. Maybe Casca was getting that attention, but now it's kind of lost. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Again, 150 likes by Saturday, 12 p.m. I'll have Chapter 16 up Sunday at noon, and then you guys will get the Chapter 17 Monday at noon. Regardless, we'll have an upload on Monday and Friday of next week. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,